I'll just stand back. Let's just take a look at that. I mean, that's a thing of beauty right there now before we get into marking it up and recapping just what happened here the third night at the MGM. Still got one big night to go tomorrow for Halloween. Get going again tonight with another chilling, thrilling song here with the dogs. Continuing the trend, and then, I'm sure as soon as everybody's thinking they're going to do it tomorrow, they'll come out and open up with Grind or something like that. So Dogs gets us started, and then Ghost, I was a little surprised to see Ghost, felt like, we get a spooky Ghost on Halloween perhaps tomorrow. But no, we get a go, for a first set Ghost, it was an acceptable jam there, all right, and then Funky Bitch, just to get the chompers dancing, followed right up with Chalk Dust. Chalk Dust had a nice little jam there. We'll get the little in ink asterisk, a red circle here. So we got Chalk Dust and Ghost here starting out. Army of One, giving Paige a moment here, letting Paige show off. Last night he had Lawn Boy. Mike's got to get his songs in there. Paige has got to get his songs in there. So Army of One it was tonight. Then Heavy Things, a song. I'm not going to totally abandon Heavy Things. We'll see how the jam goes. They attempted a jam tonight in Heavy Things, but not a whole lot happening there. Then How Many People Are You? Speaking of the mic, it's Mike's turn. Here it was. Then a little mix up here, How Many People Are You? I was thinking, I was fearing a Yarmouth Road at some point, but nope, we got the How Many People Are You here for the Mike Gordon portion of the first set. Then Stash. We've awarded Stash my bong hit of the evening here for the first set anyhow. The Theme from the Bottom. I was looking at the clock, wondering are they going to end it with Theme from the Bottom. I'm sure you've probably heard me talk about how much I like Theme from the Bottom, Wingsuit, Slave, even Rogue ending sets, but Theme right here, getting another big red star in the first set. Not able to compete with Stash, probably up there with Ghost, and then Suzy Greenberg, though. Trey there's no way Trey's ending it that way. He's coming with a chomper anthem, once again ending the first set with Suzy. About 12:34 a.m. here, looks like I got noted in the first set here on the East. Got started 11:15, right on time again. Second set starting at 1:11 a.m. Just running through the times here for you. I have no idea why. Ended at 2:36 a.m. All right, let's get down with disease now. All right. You think, if you were groaning about a Down with Disease second set opener, you were not groaning by the end of it. Then a quality alligator mouth into Birds of a Feather right off the bat, coming strong like it always does. Oh, there's Marker Guy. Now I see what Marker Guy's talking about, man. Some guy's been all over me about the markers. I'm like, what's the point, man? Does it really matter? Oh, you're going to love this, dude. I just grabbed an even lighter color. So Down with Disease. Trey even had a little bit of a heavy metal tone going on there, it was your typical good, very excellent Down with Disease jam, but I don't know, a little different sounding tonight. Maybe it was the metal tone. It had a few, it had a few different areas of the, it wasn't just your typical let's rage out Down with Disease, let's get a little bit noodly here, okay, let's finish Down with Disease. Oh, some nights they don't even. I think it was unfinished tonight because then they drift in there, like I said, with the alligator mouth. Going right into Birds of a Feather. Complete opposite of the heavy metal tone. Got real quiet and peaceful. A Birds of the Feather jam. The one that I had given up for. Last summer I was hoping for one of these. I had given up hope. Then even here when it was the second song in the second set, it still wasn't buying it. But by the end of it, we're marking it here. Marking it now in orange. Birds of a Feather, Down with Disease. Oh, we got the dog. What was it? The Birds last night? They Attack. We got the They Attack drop from Paige, of course. Faygo, I was a little bit let down tonight by Faygo. Not necessarily what happened with the band in Faygo, but first of all, we got the sing-along for the Vlad the Impaler part. The band, if I felt like the band went for some woos, but, maybe I'm wrong, but instead of wooing, I believe the crowd just kind of chanted, yeah! I wasn't real sure there, but, if they would have went sing-along and woos, that would have been full chomper, and they'd have lost me on Faygo. But, however, Faygo did have a nice jam. Just, never mind the fact with the Vlad, there was a long way to go after the Vlad the Impaler sing-along. It's not the Faygo I grew up loving. Recapping. What's going on here? Miss You, the Bob Weir cover, perhaps the Rookie of the Year here on the fall tour, Miss You. Harry Hood, going right into Have Mercy. Another one of the, perhaps the only bust out of the night, and then finishing Hood. Again, strong alligator mouth action from the Phish here in the second set. Ending with Day in the Life, and in the second set anyhow. Get your classic rock in there. And then Character Zero. You got the Suzy anthem. Chomper anthem, that is. And then you got Character Zero. The king of all chomper anthems. rocking out as always. Day in the life, you know. Hey, all right. I'm not complaining. Just stating the fact. They played a classic rock song here for your British invasion portion. Well, marker guy, you happy? First I crossed out Faygo and then I circled it. So hopefully with the new orange marker, we're over 5 minutes, man. It's time to get out of here. See how the real sweet shirt on again. A couple people were asking about it the other day. I'll put the link in the description. Boy, you know, one of these nights, man, where you just don't want it to end. I don't care if it is 5.5 minutes. Hood. Just look at that. Now look at it. It might even be more of a thing of beauty. Marker guy, man. He might have been onto something. All right. Phish, they did it. Tomorrow. What's going to happen?